McKinstry will lead it off. That should be good. This says it's good, so we should be all good. All right, I'm going to just refresh my feed real quick just so I know it's up to speed. It's in there for strike one. Oh, already? What's up, Space? I'm just going to go watch on Bally today. Going to be a little bit behind in terms of speed, but whatever. It's an 0-1.
Quickly 0-2.
0-2 on McKinstry.
Well, right away, you know what Taiwan Walker's going to do. He's going to throw that fastball up, and off that fastball up.
So I'm getting things all set up still.
And he loves to throw that pitch with 2 strikes.
Perfect. What's up, Morgan? I'm not sure. It's been a while. What's up, Micah? Christmas Buccaneers versus Cardinals. Yeah, how you doing, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's a 0-2 count here on McKinstry. How's the audio?
That skips in there, and it's 1-2.
All right, that's good for me. All right, ball one.
28 up, 32 down. At this time a year ago, they were 4 games
All right.
under 500.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Kenny? Doing good. And McKinstry strikes out, 1 away. What's up, Toto? Playing Pokemon? Nice. What, hold on. Let me see if you said which one it was. Pokemon Go. Nice. Catching anything good? Off to a decent start with 5 likes. Be sure to drop a like to help the stream out. Get it going early on. Helps the stream out. Gets it going in the, you know. That'll be strike 1. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, likes are super helpful early on, so be sure to drop one. Gets the interactions up, pushes it in the algorithm, and all that fun stuff. 0-2 on Baez. 1 away here in the top of the first. That'll be outside, ball 1. Yeah, I'd say we could use MLB 66, but it's like super shitty right now. Not even worth watching. 2-2. I'd rather just be behind a couple pitches and be a little slow. I don't care today. T is what it is. You think Schwarber's hitting a home run today? Probably. Tigers are using their whole bullpen, and that'll be a strikeout by Baez. Now up is Torkelson. Yeah, isn't that one of the better records in baseball? Or at least the National League? Here's Torkelson now with 2 away, top 1. Bally Sports app is terrible. Ball 1 outside. I don't think so, Space. Not with the way this game started with 2 strikeouts. Fouled it away. That'll be 1-1. What's up, Texas? How you doing? Well, they've been building the team up. Getting some good hitters, getting some good pitchers. Fouled it away. It'll be 1-2. You forgot to eat dinner tonight? Oops. Well, you might want to get some food then. About to play. Oh, that's the easy wins for the Diamondbacks. 1-2 though. Here's the 1-2, and he didn't go. That'll be 2-2 now. Good take.
as this game continues, they really start to take
And here's the 2-2. He takes ball 3.
and force Taiwan Walker to throw his fastball.
Full count now for Torkelson. Let's see if he can do something with one of these pitches.
Doesn't locate that pitch.
Or will, who is pitching? Walker? Ah, shoot. You're going to get some food? All right. Full count, 2 down, top 1. And Torkelson strikes out. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 1st. Tigers they strike out the side, and it'll be Schwarber, Castellanos, and Harper. Schwarber, Castellanos, and Harper. Then Turner, Realmuto, Stott, Marsh, Ellis, and Clemens. Have to mute the audio on a commercial break. Bottom of the 1st coming up soon. I don't know. I don't really follow the Diamondbacks at all. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty bad start, Ghost. Yeah, we're up to 11 likes, guys. I appreciate that. Good way to help out the stream right away. Especially since I'm just getting yellow badged to death and they're not even reviewing the yellow badges anymore. They're just like, yeah, we'll eventually get to it. Fuck you. Like, I have 4 streams that still need to be reviewed for, like, that I'm not getting, that I have bad content. They're taking their sweet old time to do so. So we really do need the likes and everything today because my channel's getting purposely throttled lately. So that's fun. But I appreciate all the support, you guys. I do. Thanks for chilling in. We got Corbin Carroll. No, it's all right. I have a strike on my channel, so like that's always bad. And for some reason, yellow badge just means that there's no ads or it's demonetized or limited ads, which is bullshit because everybody gets ads when they come in for the stream. Basically meaning that they deprioritize it and demonetize, like push it down, which sucks. I don't even know what I do to get them. I literally say nothing for the first 10 seconds of a stream, basically, just so I could go dance around it. It's like I thought it was supposed to be. I don't know. It's really stupid. I always get them overturned. I haven't kept a yellow badge in 6 months, so I don't know why I'm still getting them. Like, I don't even make controversial content. We talk about sports. Jesus Christ, aren't you tired of reviewing these? Anyway, here's Tyler Alexander to start today because it's going to be a bullpen day. Ball 1 to start. Well, bullpen day for the Tigers. We'll see how that plays. Tyler Alexander gets the 1st inning or so. That'll be strike 1. Nice pitch. Should be a pretty fun day. We never know how this goes. Tigers could have a weird advantage if they can actually hit the ball today because it's sometimes bullpen days you can sneak wins out because no one ever really gets set. You can always just kind of switch guys around and it's, you know, really get it never get time to get settled in against a pitcher. 1-2. What's up with Twins? How you doing? Chilling in Iowa on the road. 1-2 count. 2-2. I hate bullpen games, especially during... Yeah, the postseason, they're the worst. But, I mean, sometimes you just kind of have to. You run out of arms and you're playing way too many games in a row. Here's the 2-2 coming up. Oh, shit. Well, who called that Schwarber home run an inning ago? Because, I mean, you got it right. Good call. Well... We already might be down too many runs to come back from. This might already be... I'm just playing. Anyway, 1-0 Phillies on a leadoff homer by Schwarber. How did they get one? You mean a home run? Your dad is a big Royals fan, so he doesn't like that record. Oh, the Royals record? Fair enough, Micah. Good call, Joshua. Good call. Joshua's just sitting there on his brain throne. Hey, can you say the Tigers like score some runs today? Like, we don't have to win. Can we just not score 0? Like, Baez will hit a home run today. That'll be a ground out by Castellanos, 1 away. Now up is Bryce Harper. Always dangerous. You think you can hook us up with the call? Give us one now, Joshua. The Tigers will... Hey, there we are. A hit. Well, that's lame. All right, Harper's up now. I guess we get a whole hit. And that's up and out of play. That's out of play, Rogers. Oh, is it? Just out of play. You know, the one thing I hate about the netting is it stops players from being able to dive into the stands. And that kind of play right there, Jake Rogers would have just dove into the stands to catch that foul out. Man. The one thing I don't like about the Nets, close players are just gone now. Here's the 0-1. Harper shows bunt, but fouls it away. It's 0-2. That's tough on the Royals' record. Yeah. I'm a Tigers fan, so I enjoy seeing them not do well. Ball 1. Joshua said he was going to hit 1. 1-2 count. 1 away. Bottom of the first. 1-0 Phillies lead on a solo homer. 2-2. 2-2 count coming up. Strike 3. All right. I don't know why that wasn't strike 3. Where the fuck did that miss? Man, that's some bullshit. Like, they need the extra goddamn help. That literally dotted the fucking lower outside corner. That should have been a punch out. Ball don't lie. Now he's going to get out. That's a fly out. Maybe. He might have hit. Oh, okay. Whew. It's a deep fly out, but he flew out. Ball don't lie, Harper. You should have struck out looking, bitch. I'm a big fan of his, actually. I don't mean the bitch part, but, I mean, that shouldn't have been called ball 3. So, he didn't deserve to get the hit anyway. Rangers are about to be 40-20, and they're still in second place in the American League because the Rays have, like 43 wins already. All right, here's Trey Turner. Went crazy yesterday, hit a bunch of home runs. That'll be strike 1. They do have 40. It is 43. That's what I thought. That's insane. Insane in the membrane. Fouled away. It's 0-2. Yeah, the only problem with the Rangers that I foresee for them is the bullpen long term. But you can make moves for bullpen arms as the season progresses. I think the Rangers actually have a good deal of talent in the minor leagues that they can actually like move around and facilitate like getting themselves some decent arms. I would imagine anyway. Like, for the example, the Royals have Arnoldus Chapman. It's like, that doesn't seem like a thing. That's probably not going to be super expensive to go get either. We know why the Royals got him and paid him so much, so they could fucking sell him off for parts. So, like guys like that, they'll be all over. I would imagine Lang from the Tigers is going to be a very hot commodity. The problem with Alex out, that should be the third out of the inning. It is. Let's head to the top of the second. Let's see if the Tigers can get a run back or something here this inning. Top of the second coming up. It'll be Maton Baду in short. Maton Badu short. 1-0 Phillies lead on a solo homer by Schwarber. Let's see if the Tigers can match the run and get something going here. McKinstry, hopefully homers. That'd be nice. Anyway, it's commercial break. Have to mute the audio and all that stuff. As soon as it all comes back on, I'm pretty quick to it. And again, I'm like 3 pitches or so behind. I think that's what I've calculated. Because I have to use Bally Sports, like the Bally Sports app, and it's fucking hot garbage. I don't understand why it's so bad, why it's so slow. When it's like, how is the internet version of something slower than the cable version that has to go through regulations and delays? How is the internet version slower than that, where you just got to pop it online? It's lagging like a bitch today. And I hate lag. I'd rather just be a couple pitches slow than lag. Lagging, I actually start to lose my cool and lose my mind. And I had to work at 6 a.m. today, so I'm trying to avoid doing things that'll set my like incredibly short fuse off that I have when I barely sleep. And stream lag is one of the things that I just can't cope with. Like I become like, it's a lot different when I'm not on stream. Oh boy, when things lag, I get fucking irate. I'm like, why is this so shitty? And I just stop watching it. I'll just quit and be like, well, I guess I'm not watching this ever again. I hate lag. It's my one irrational anger. Yeah, DeGrom has Tommy John surgery. He tore his UCL. That's super unfortunate. That guy just cannot stay healthy. Will Vest is beginning, or Bo Brisky's beginning a rehab. Matt Manning through 2 live BP practices. Scooball is scheduled to start with West State, Michigan again. Oh, Mayton gives it a ride, right field, and he flies out, 1 away. Yeah, I'd rage pretty hard. I rage a lot with lag. It's about one of the few things that can set me off like a banshee. I tend to hold my shit pretty cool, but like that, like really small dumb shit like that.
And I said, can you just kind of tick that up? Can we round up? He goes, absolutely. Round it up for me, will you? So we'll say 98.
I'm gonna show pitches. Strike 1 for Badu. Hey, at least this inning we got a guy to get out normally and not just strike out. So, you know, making progress. That'll be ball 1. Let's see if Badu can be the one to get us going here today. And he ground ball. That should be an out to the second baseman, and it is. That'll be 2 down, top of the second. 1-0 Phillies lead. Now up to bat is Zach Short. Maybe he's got a big hit in him somewhere. Well, that'd be nice. Get the things going for the Tigers. You know, maybe poke one over the wall. It's nice to see a bunch of the guys back with the team and everything full time. Due to the fact they're rehabbing, throwing bullpens and all that. So, strike 1. For example, I took a peek at that thing, and it's Zach Short just struck out. So that's how I timed that I'm about 3 pitches behind. It's 1-1, and I know he just struck out a second ago. So watch this. 1-1, 1-2. See, you know what I mean? Like I can kind of count. Like after he threw the first pitch, I seen the update that he struck out, and now I'm gonna see the next 3 pitches, and he gets out. So that's how I determine I'm about 3 pitches behind the broadcast. I don't know why the Bally Sports app is like that. And he strikes out. See? That's how I determined the 3 pitches. I just wanted to point that out. So it's not just like a guess. I know exactly how far I am roughly behind. So anyway, it'll be Real Muto, Stott, and Marsh. Real Muto, Stott, and Marsh here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Phillies lead. Hopefully the Tigers can get them quickly and head to the bottom of the second or top of the third with a 1-0 deficit to overcome. We shall see. 1-0 Phillies. How's everybody's day going? You guys all doing well? Hopefully everyone's left a like so far. That'd be really helpful on the stream and all that. If you have, I appreciate you. If not, you know, consider doing so. It'll help us out a ton. Just the normal YouTube stuff. We have 17 likes, so I appreciate that a lot. We're almost at the like goal of 20, so Sounds like we'll hit that pretty quick tonight. Thank you guys. I'm very tired today for some reason. Not really tired. Oh, I also went disc golfing. That's why. I'm like, man, my arm hurts and I'm tired. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me right now. Am I dying? Hey, I appreciate you, Joshua. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not dying. I played disc golf today. And I shoot a very cool shot called a thumber, right? It's an overhand toss. But the problem is the way I grip it. It's like, you know what if you disc golf, you know what a tomahawk is. It's basically you grip it and it's a pretty straight shot. Thumber is a reverse of that, and it has like it whips, it goes straight and then slides over to the right if you're looking at it. So basically I'm throwing a bunch of sliders and I'm throwing a slider all the time, and I'm very scared that I'm gonna damage my UCL because boy oh boy does my elbow feel fucking good today. I've gone disc golfing a few times this week and I'm like, oh, my elbow hurts. Uh-oh. I remember this feeling. This is what happened after I'd pitched for a while. Just that, like, just in the back of my mind, I'm like, I should probably take it easy. Probably should take a few days off now. Ball one. Just because I know I pitched and I know what this feeling is, and it's elbow tension, because it's like right through here. Like if I bend my arm, I feel pain. I feel a slight pain through right here. And just having pitched or thrown, you know what that is. That's a direct, like, that's your elbow joint, kind of. It's like a weird thing because it's not your elbow joint, but it's like this weird thing that it hurts. I don't know how to describe it. 2-1 here on Remuto. Bottom of the second. Let's focus back on the game. I apologize. Just trying to pass time between the breaks. Fouls that pitch away. It'll be 2-2. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate it. Alexander's still on the mound here for the second. He could go at any moment, too, by the way. It is a bullpen day for the Tigers, so right when you think you'll get comfortable with Tyler Alexander, they'll bring in probably Mason Englert or somebody. They'll probably switch handedness. Tigers are in I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, Lardens. I don't do standings. I don't follow them yet. 3-2. I understand they're there, but I don't look at them. Probably not till after the All-Star break. I don't. Yeah. I'm gonna guess second or third, maybe fourth. No, the White Sox. We might. The White Sox got like almost 40 losses. That'll be a strikeout there. Good job there to get Remuto swinging. Nice job, Tyler. Now up is Stott. I'm going to say we're in second because that's where we've been for a little while, unless Cleveland finally passed us. So maybe third. I know we weren't much ahead of Cleveland. They could have passed us. We've been bad lately. Fouls the first pitch away to Stott. It'll be 0-1. One away in the bottom of the second now. 1-0 Phillies lead if you're just tuning in. They hit a homer. Schwarber hit a solo homer. He has 16 home runs and a 175 average. That'll be the second out of the inning as Stott grounds out. Now up to bat is Marsh with 2 down. Tigers hoping to get a quick inning here. Would be nice. Damn, Marsh is a crazy-ass beard. I had one like that literally like a few months ago. Like if you go back to my streams like in April, I have a big-ass beard just like Marsh. It probably was about as big or bigger, but I cut it down. So what you see now is like, you could see where I didn't shave all of it. Like you could see like the remnants of like a huge beard because I just kind of grabbed it and just went meh because I had to get a job. Yeah, Phillies hit a homer, Allison. It's all right though. Ball one, just a bit outside. 1-1 count now for Marsh. Yeah, I think I had a beard about as big as Marsh before I shaved it. Maybe not quite as is full down here. Maybe a little shorter. Maybe not much, though. I had a crazy beard, though. That shit ruled. 2-2, I guess that was a bit high. Here's the 2-2 from Tyler. Foul ball. Dun-dun-dun-dun. You know that I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna make the joke. You know that Blue Jays pitcher is pissed off right now if he's watching this at bat with Brandon Marsh and he's got like the rainbow flags on all over his gear. And they're going to strike him out. That's going to be a good inning for Tyler Alexander. Gets him 1-2-3. Great job. Let's see if the Tigers can get a run back with the bottom of their lineup. It'll be Cabrera, Rogers, and Marisnick. Tigers looking for their first hit. Will they find it in the 7, 8, and 9 hitters? It'll be Cabrera, Rogers, and Marisnick. I'll unmute the audio as soon as the game comes back on. Nobody wants to watch commercial breaks. Trust. All right, commercial break now. Now we can talk about whatever. I wonder if Alexander is going to go 3 innings today. Probably idea, right? You probably want him to go at least 3 just for like safety concerns, just so you don't stress your bullpen out too much, right? Tigers in third. Thank you. All right. That's what I kind of figured. We probably fell a little bit. All right. That's not too bad. The way we can make the playoffs is winning the division, though. But I don't think that's going to happen. Wait, who? I don't even know what team that is. They sadly don't exist anymore. Now they're the Guardians. Could have been the Spiders. Could have did a deal with Sony and made themselves and had Spider-Man as their mascot. Do you know how crazy that would be right now with all that Across the Spider-Verse stuff going on and how that's like one of the biggest movies in the world? They screwed up in changing it to the Guardians and not the Spiders. They already have the color scheme. They have like the naming rights to be the Spiders. And I guarantee Sony would have did something with them and let them use Spider-Man as a mascot. Something misfired there in a grand way. You know my theory on why people don't give in to the nickname changes? And it's provable for me with the Washington team. I think people are fine if the name changes, if the name change isn't awful. For example, people only fight the Indians name change because they went with Guardians, and that sucks. Ball 1 to Miguel Cabrera. Like, people were completely fine with never calling them the Washington Redskins again when they were the Washington football team. You didn't see any people bringing out Redskins gear in protest. It was everybody was in on the football team. It was like a big, like, remember this. Everybody was pretty cool with the football team. They go with Commanders, and at that very moment, all the Redskins shit came back out. And I was like, I don't think they have a problem with the name changing. I think it's that the name changed to is gay. And people are just like, nah, we're just going to go back to the old one if that's going to be your choice. Fuck that. Give us a cool name or we're not going to say that. We're just going to use the old one that upsets everybody. Ball 4 outside. Cabrera will walk. Dude, people would call them the Spiders because they'd have Spider-Man as a mascot. I'm telling you, Sony, a Japanese company, wouldn't have wanted to partner with a baseball team, like their favorite fucking sport in their country. Wow, I don't know. Seemed like it would be a no-brainer. By the way, Cabrera's at first now with nobody out. To me, it seems like literally like a no-brainer. Like, how did the Guardians, like, how did Cleveland's baseball team miss that opportunity and just not think about that? Like, calling Sony up and being like, would you guys want to partner with us? Like, they're a Japanese company that probably loves baseball. Bunch of dumb fucks. They literally make the baseball game for the MLB. 0-2. It's insane. Like they're like one of their companies they completely fund and pay for makes one of the greatest baseball games ever made. In MLB The Show. Yeah, let's just not call them. 0-2 by the way on Rodgers. That'll be up high, ball 1. Missed opportunity. And again, I think that's a big reason why people resist name changes. It has nothing to do with like hate, like not wanting to like give in. It's just the name sucks. Because again, football team was popular. Dude, they'd have just had a Spider-Man mascot. You know, dude. They'd have Spider-Man and shit going around. Like, it'd be so cool, dude. I'd be jealous of the Guardians if they had that going on. How could you not be? Oh, that'll be a wild pitch. That'll be ball 2. Miguel Cabrera gets down to second. That should count as a stolen base because they probably could have threw him out if they were being mean. Anyway, runner at second now. Rodgers has a 2-2 count after the wild pitch. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I think some teams are really stupid, and the Guardians are one of them. Also, if they had gotten rid of Chief Wahoo in like the fucking 90s, they'd still be the Indians. No one would have ever cared about the name change. Oh, and that, god damn it, Rodgers strikes out. You should look into some of that name change controversy and like the groups that like were advocating for the change to native groups. At one point, were completely fine with them keeping the name Indians and even using Native American iconography, just getting rid of that racist ass mascot that was like that was a weird mascot. You got to admit. And like that was literally the only demand at one point was please just stop using that mascot and you can use the Indians. We'll give you ideas for new mascots. Like there could have been a very peaceful resolution to this in the 80s or 90s when the protests started. But the Guardians, Indians ownership was really stupid about this. And then they just kind of eventually the groups that were protesting them, which were native groups, they eventually won. Go look at it. It had big ass bug eyes. It's 1-2 now on Marisnik. It had big ass red eyes or big ass bug eyes, red skin. Like it's like, you know, them really old racist depictions of black people. It's like the same thing as that, but just with the Indian. Marisnik strikes out. It's like the same thing as that, but like Indian guy face. It was pretty dark thing to. It's just kind of like a caricature of a people. You probably shouldn't have that, especially if it's like actively bothering the group of people. You don't have like anything like that for. You know, that's just a weird thing. McKinstry into the gap, but it's going to be ran down by Marsh in center field. That's the third out of the inning. Tiger stranded guy at second. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It'll be, oh shit, former Tiger Cody Clemens, Ellis, Cody Clemens, and Schwarber. Ellis, Clemens, and Schwarber. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Phillies lead. It's a commercial break. We'll unmute it as soon as possible. Who's hitting the home run? Well, the Tigers tried to get something going there, but kind of fell a bit short in the end. So now we have to see if they have something else brewing later in the game. Hey, we're up to 21 likes, guys. I appreciate that. We hit the like goal. Good looking out. Spiders were the third professional baseball franchise based in Cleveland. Yep. Yeah, Jeff, that was the reason I thought the Spiders might get it, because it's also a classic name and stuff. Wait, Zach Ellis? Or Zach Short? Short has short bursts of power. Despite his short actually he's 5'11" or something like that. He's not even really that short. Like that's like the weirdest thing. Like there are like absolute unit power hitters that are 5'11" and they look massive. And then there's like Zach Short who's 5'11" and he looks very tiny. It's like the weirdest like duality with some people's size. Game's back on. Colt Keith in Double-A is hitting 374 with 6 homers and 27 RBIs. Get him to Triple-A and see if he can hit there, and then maybe he can hit at the majors. We could use him. Anyway, Ellis, Clemens, and Schwarber, 8, 9, and 1. Hopefully the Tigers can get through this part of the lineup and not give up a bunch. Is there a new pitcher? Nope. Our boy's still on the mound. First pitch, it'll be foul ball. Fond du Lac. Doc Spiders already exist in the minor leagues, so maybe that... Oh, that could be true. That could be a thing. I didn't think about that. They'd make them change their name, though. If a major league team wanted to call themselves the Trash Pandas, they'd get the name change. MLB would force a name change. I don't think that's the problem. You got to remember, the MLB can force name changes and shit like that, I'm pretty sure. With minor league teams. I don't think minor league teams have that kind of pull. 0-2. I think a minor league team can just have its whole identity stripped if the MLB so chooses. You had turkey and cheese? Nice. Congrats. Sounds like a pretty nice dinner. And they'll strike out Ellis. 1 away. Good job by Alexander to start the inning. No need to repeat that. It's not worth repeating. I read that and ignored it for the first time for a reason, Allison. Not trying to be rude, but, you know, I do read what you guys are saying. It's just sometimes there's no reason to repeat it. Here's Cody Clemens. Oh, shit. This guy, he has 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, 253 average. We could use him this year. We shouldn't have traded him. He'd be one of our best players. Just like Jamer Candelario. 1-1. I think we lost that trade. One and 2. Swing and a miss by Clemens. No, charge. 1-2 count for Clemens. Let's see what he does. And he flips it into left center field. Should be a play for the center fielder. Marisnik under it. Makes the catch. And 2 away. Now up is... oh, fuck. It's Kyle Schwarber. Well, he had a home run his last at-bat. Hopefully we get this guy out this time. He is only hitting 175, so it seems like he hits home runs or gets out. So hopefully he does the latter in this one. He's already done that once today, so he's over his quota. A man's contributed enough. He can just rest easy now. Rest easy, big fella. Strike 1. Oh, hopefully it's a sign. I think he started off this exact way, though, the last at-bat, so I'm not very confident. Mayton. He was just trying to give someone a ball, then he kept taking it back. He's like, Anyway, 0-1 on Schwarber with 2 down in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Phillies lead, if you're curious about what the count is and what the score is. Phillies lead by 1. Bottom 3. 2 down, 0-1. Now it's called strike 2, 0-2. Yeah, Schwarber, you're not going to get a call that close to the zone. No offense, buddy. That was fun. Mayton seems like he might miss Philadelphia a little bit. But you got traded to Detroit. That sucks. Anyway, ball 1. 1-2 count now on Schwarber. You know the one thing you could do with Schwarber is just pray to God. Like, you can get him to fly out, but, like, you may just kind of want to pitch to him and see if he just doesn't clobber it. I know that's a risky proposition. But I think that's kind of what the Tigers are trying to do here. Anyway, it's 1-2, though. He fouls the pitch away, so we'll see another 1-2 offering coming up. Schwarber stands there, left-handed, partially shaven. He's just giving you weird stats. Socks up. or pants lifted up, and he pops it out to the center fielder, to Marisnik, who has long shoulder length hair and partially shaven as well, with his socks also in a similar manner rolled up high and his pants up to his knees. Just weird observations that have nothing to do with the game. And his top 2 buttons are undone. It'll be the top of the 4th coming up, so commercial break, have to mute the audio, but it'll be Baez, Torkelson, and Maton, 2, 3, and 4 for the Tigers. Hopefully they have something better in store than their last at-bats because they all got out. 1-0, Phillies lead, top 4. Tigers still in it, could come back. That'll probably be the end of the line for Alexander, who did a good job. He goes 3 innings, eats up a bunch of pitches, and gets us to the 4th. So it's a bullpen day, by the way. That's why I'm assuming Alexander will be done after 3. They might let him just go for a while. He is a long reliever. He can probably go 5 innings. So as long as he's not struggling, I don't see why they'd pull him, I guess. And this is where Tyler Alexander usually only thrives, is like these emergency starts where he comes in and just pitches like 6 innings of like 4-hit baseball somehow, strikes out like 7 people and like gives up 1 run. It's like the craziest thing, Alexander on spot emergency starts. I guarantee all of his numbers on those days are absolute insanity. When it's like not a scheduled start, but it's like this weird, like, we're just going to start Tyler. We're just throw him to the wolves. But it's like as soon as it's a planned start, that guy loses his spaghetti or something. It's all on his sweater. He's nervous. He's shitting his pants. He's pissing. He's crying, shaking on the floor. Can't throw strikes. Game should be back on pretty soon. But again, if you just throw him out there with like no notice, like, Tyler, we need you to start. He's like, all right, I'm going to go. And he goes and pitches really well. And then everybody gets on this weird delusion that he could be a starting pitcher. And it's like, no, he's not. He's a reliever. Stop. And he gets to start, and then he sucks a bag of dicks when he's got that 5-day notice. You're predicting Baez home run? Oh, shit. All right, let's go. Power positive thinking, I guess. Anyway, Baez up. It'll be ball 1. Torkelson will follow, then Maton. Tigers still looking for their first hit again. And it's not really a home run. That looks like a ground out to the shortstop. 1 away. Well, you were off by not much space. It was, you know. You only missed by a little bit. I bounced about 380 feet away from a home run. But not too far off. Not too far off, not going to lie. Anyway, Torkelson's up now. He digs in, ready to face Walker, looking to get the Tigers moving here. They'll call that ball 1. Strike 1, swing and a miss. Ball was out of the zone, but he chased it. You know what's sad is like this team knows to not chase. Like they're like a design not chase team, and they're like just giving it to fucking Walker today. They're just like, all right, we're just gonna swing at everything. It's strike. Oh, well, all right, that's ball 2, I guess. Not really sure. This isn't that great. But to be fair, that's like the 3rd time he's done that today for both teams. Like they're at least once for each team. Now twice, I think, for the. Oh, Torkelson deep, and he flies out. 2 away now in the top of the 4th. Another quick inning on the way. Here comes Maton. Tigers trail 1-0 with 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Will they get their hitter, or are we going to be having a no-hitter through through 4 again? He shows bunt, nothing to it. Strike 1. Maybe a little low. Guessing this ump isn't the biggest fan of high pitches, but doesn't mind calling low balls. So I think that's something I hope the Tigers have adjusted to. Maton flips it the opposite way, but right to the glove of Kyle Schwarber, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers can't buy a hit again. The offense still seems kind of dead. It'll be Castellanos, Harper, and Turner to try to, you know, add to the Tigers' misery. 1-0 Phillies lead heading into the bottom of the fourth. Again, it'll be Castellanos, Harper, and Turner. 2, 3, and 4 for the Phillies. Let's see if we can get them out again. Anyway, commercial break. Have to mute the audio. All that fun stuff. Yada yada yada. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for all the likes and everything like that. Helps the stream out a ton. Gets more people in here. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so. It'd be pretty cool. Pretty nice. If not, you're letting your enemies win. That's all I have to say. The thing you hate will succeed if you don't leave a like. Do you not like that one person? Guess what happened for them? They just got a promotion because you didn't press like. All thanks to you. Their life is getting better. Sheesh. Yeah, if you don't like communism, it's winning. If you don't like capitalism, it's dominating. If you're a Joe Biden hater, then he's getting more and more powerful somehow. If you're a Trump guy, if you're a Trump hater, he's even more MAGA and even more MAGA. I don't know what that means, but that gets people fired up. We're just waiting for the game to come back on. You don't like 9/11? Well, guess what? 9/11 times 2. Look what you just did. They came back and got the other one. Electric. I was going to say 9/11 2, Electric Boogaloo. Look what you created. A terrible sequel movie.
This season with the Tigers Motor City Flex Plan, customize 10 or more games this season to unlock exclusive benefits. Start selecting your game.
I don't think any country will try that shit again. They're like, oh damn, they just sat over there for 20 years and bullied the shit out of like 4 countries. I don't think it's a good idea to mess with those guys. And the people that, it's just like they didn't even do it to the people that probably did it. They just fucked with random countries for 2 decades. And they're not even really that hurt from it. Maybe not. Maybe don't do that to them people. They overreact just a little bit. They killed millions in response to 3,000. Like, yeah, we'll do it again, too. Don't fuck around. That's why I love America so much. Something kind of not as dramatic, and then we just fucking, in comparison, the scale, you know what I mean? Just insanity. Hilarious thing to think about, really, down the road with retrospect. Strike 1 to Castellanos. Don't. Yeah, there's something calls him low, but he doesn't call him high. So I think that there's something to keep an eye on.
Again, the whole thought process of this bullpen and this pitching staff is to win the race to 2 strikes. 1-1
So if you like Diamondbacks will come back. Wait, I don't know. I forgot what I was doing there. I apologize. Anyway, 1-1 count. This narrow ready. Kicks, throws, and ground ball. Should be the third out. Maton. That'll be an error by Maton as he misplayed it. It says like no outs, outs, and outs. Yeah, I think it's best to just ignore that. I have it covered up so I never see it because I watched the game full screened. It's a lot easier for me to do it that way. I got bad eyes, so I can't really see things too well. So I have to watch the screen big as shit. So I don't really see the ESPN thing or the game day thing unless I like have it set specifically. We'll call that strike 1. Or ball 1. I don't know what they call that. Harper's up now with the runner at first. It's 0-1. 0-2 on Harper. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Can the Tigers get a big out here? Double play would be great, but I don't know how. I don't think we can double up Harper. And I don't know. Harper hits the shit out of the ball, so he hits it hard enough for double plays, but I don't know how often he hits into double plays is the problem. That'll be ball 1. If you catch him, you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Plus, I think when he hits it, he usually hits little piss missiles at defenders if he gets out. They just fucking line shots at everybody. But again, you know, that bounces once, you got the double play. And I know Nick don't run that well, so. No, actually. Shit. We just got to get him out, and then maybe we can double up Turner. 1-2 count coming up for Mr. Harper. And hey, look at Cisnero. Gets a big strike out there. Now up is Trey Turner, who we can maybe get to hit into a double play. I know he's got decent speed, but, you know, second basemen are typically going to be some of the slower guys on a team. Typically, you know, there's always exceptions to rules, exceptions to observations, but from my general standards, second basemen aren't really the greatest runners. Shortstops are fast as shit, though. Oh, shit. Oh, no, he fly out. All right, really deep fly out, though. That'll be a fly out. He flies out to basically the wall. 2 down now with the runner at first here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Phillies still lead. They're trying to add to it here with Realmuto due up. Cisnero on the mound for the Tigers now is, again, it's a bullpen day for Detroit. Alexander had a good 3 innings. Now let's see if Cisnero can follow it up and get us to the 5th with a good 4th. Hey, just misses is fine. That's what the purpose of pitching is. You're supposed to make them just miss and fly out and shit. Seems like a quality pitch. 0-1. He threw a pitch that slid or had breaking movement, and the guy just missed hitting a home run on it. Yeah, that's the point of the breaking pitch, to make you just miss hitting a home run. That's literally what they're designed to do. Good job, Craig. You fundamentally might understand hitting a little bit better now. 1-1. All right, I think that's a goofy observation to make for a professional. I know he has to do it because, like, people watching might know. Like, it's like, I really hope he knows how that works, though. I know he does, but anyway, 1-2. Did you get a home run? No. Here's the 1-2 to Realmuto. Fouled it away. We'll see another pitch. When your parents went out to bed, I watched the Tigers a whole time yesterday. End of 9th inning. You stayed up late last night. Dang. Congrats. Might want to get some early sleep tonight so you're not exhausted tomorrow. Anyway, 1-2 count. 2-2 now. Little battle here going on between him and Realmuto. Counts even. Well, I would imagine so, Ava. I would imagine so. You guys won 8-3. Game never was really close. This one's, I think, a lot better. As a Tigers fan, because we're not getting our asses kicked. I just wish we had a hit again. We just can't hit the ball no more. It's a thing of the past. 2-2 count after another foul ball. We'll see some more pitches. Count remains even. And another foul. We'll see another 2-2. 1:30 a.m. Sheesh, it's getting late out there. But that makes sense, though. I mean, you guys are in, like, entirely different time zone. Entirely different part of the world. It's 7:38 p.m. where I'm at. On July 6th. Or June 6th. I'm not a month ahead of everybody. I live in the future. I'm in July. A lot of crazy shit happens. I'm just not allowed to say what happens in the future. I'm time traveling. Anyway, it's a full count now. Hopefully the Tigers don't wind up losing him. Hopefully we get him out. Oh, shit. Oh, that's foul. Almost a home run. Woo. Missed it by about a foot. Boy, that was close. That was a close one. I thought that was... I was like, ah, damn it, it's 3-0. But it just stayed on the left side of that 329 big yellow pole. All right, it's full count, though. We'll see another payoff pitch. This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat as well, so Cisnero getting a little bit of a workout. He's only going to pitch an inning. They're not letting Cisnero go, too. I would imagine Holton comes in next. Oh. Man, the Phillies almost always look like they're going to hit a home run. My God. Every ball is a monster flyout. Anyway, we'll head to the top of the 5th. It's still 1-0 Phillies. They're throwing a no-hitter through 4. They look to, Walker and everybody look to keep it going in the 5th. But let's see if the Tigers with Baddoo, Short, and Cabrera can break this thing up and maybe tie this game up and maybe get a lead or something. I don't know. Change the momentum a little bit. They're pitching well. Let's see if they can get the offense to back it up. Top of the 5th coming up right after a commercial break. It's 1-0 Phillies. Bum, 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 bum. Damn, my phone charges so fast. Goodness gracious. It's already at 100%. It's only been on the charger for like 40 minutes or so. It's crazy. That fast charge ain't no joke. Should probably take it off the charger. I don't like keeping my phone charged when it's like on the charger when it's at. That's the reason I don't charge my phone overnight. So sometimes my phone will die really early in the day because I refuse to overnight charge my phone. That's how you ruin batteries. I'd rather just wake up an hour early and charge my phone real quick. Da-na-na. Come on, bring the game back on. Nobody wants to watch these stupid ass commercials anymore. Phone's at 71. I'm at 100. I just took it off the charger. All right, game's back on. Cool. Yeah, apparently Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown were taking BP. I think Jalen Hurts almost hit a home run. Not gonna lie, Jalen Hurts was ripping a few good cuts. We could use him right now because we can't hit it all. Jalen and AJ could definitely be our best hitters right now if we signed him. It'd be nice if Baddoo could get a single. Anyway, Badoo's up now. It'll be Baddoo, Short, and Cabrera. Top of the 5th. Tigers looking for their first hit. It's 1-0 in favor of the Phillies. Top 5. And that's going to stay in play. Baddoo fouls out on the first pitch. 1 out. And, yeah, that sucks. Here comes Short now with a 1 away. Oh, 100% Lions. He'd save this team. And then AJ Brown will be our second best hitter. Come on, Short. We need something. He shows bunt. Nothing to it. Ball 1. Little high, so drawing the bunt back was a good idea. Uh-oh. Is the stream lagging or is it just my playback? Normally my playback can kind of suck, so. Called what? Oh, did everybody just spoil something? What, did Kenny and Space just spoil? Oh, yeah, of course they did. Sweet. Appreciate it, guys. Good looking out on the spoil. I'm glad the base hit was... What's up, Dean? I don't really know why everybody's spoiling. Not like a new thing we're doing. No, you didn't, dude. You just said I called it. You were just like, I called it before the hit even happened, dude. You and Kenny both. Kenny went, hell yeah, and then you went, I called it. The fuck? No, it wasn't anything. No, it wasn't anything. You literally said I called it, and then hell yeah, as he got a single on this thing. Nah, you guys, that's pretty fucked up on your end. Why the fuck you spoiling? Let me guess. This next guy gets a hit too. Thanks, guys. You guys go ahead and run the stream. I appreciate you. Fucking losers. God, nothing makes me worse mad than that. Nothing more annoying than people spoiling shit. Anyway, 0-1. And that'll be down. That should be a double. Runner will get to second base. Well, maybe. Actually, Cabrera did get a double. All right, Tigers get a couple hits. Now they're starting to get things going a little bit. Maybe Jake Rogers has a big hit in him. What's up, Preston? Now up is Rogers with 2 on and 2 on and 1 out rather. Maybe a base hit can get the Tigers going here. Yeah, I don't care. Shut up, Kenny. I don't give a fuck. Go somewhere else and spoil shit. God, I hate spoilers. Bison Page Sporanic? Who's that? Oh, whatever, Kenny. I don't care.
This is a situation that Jake's contact could be his friend. With the infield back, they're giving him that run. Fouled away, it's 1-2.
Anyway, it's a 1-2 count on Rogers.
This is when you have to shorten up.
I don't. I've never heard of Never heard of Paige Sporanic. Is that how you say your last name? There could be like a C or a H in there somewhere that gets like weirdly pronounced because like Russian or like Eastern European influence. Anyway, 2-2 count for Rogers. Fouls a pitch away. It'll remain 2-2. I'm going to take you and Kenny's word, Space Beer, that you guys didn't spoil. Just because I trust you guys and I don't think you guys are dickheads. Plus, I don't really have the context of when you spoiled because my playback started lagging. So I don't really know when cleanly everything happened. So everything's all good. For now. Full count though for Rogers as he takes ball 3. You fan of the Phillies, Kevin? Nothing wrong with that. Best of luck to you guys. Hopefully the Tigers can steal a game in the series. Get our offense going. This is the first time we've looked actually somewhat alive at the plate in weeks. Or at least in a week. Anyway, we haven't hit well. That'll be another foul ball. Mexican radio. That's probably a hit. With work, it's fair enough, Dean. I appreciate you tuning in when you can, man. I understand with work, you know, gets in the way. More important than hanging out and watching streams or doing streams, you know, you got to get your monies. Full count though for Rogers with runners at second and third, 1 away in the top of the 5th. Tigers have a pretty good shot to at least do something here. You never been to Comerica? Pretty nice place. Pretty nice place. Here's the 3-2, and that'll be ball 4. All right, there we go. Bases loaded. Rogers a walk. Oh no, oh, bases loaded, 1 away. What's up, Teddy? This is one of the Tigers' Achilles heels. Here comes Jake Marisnick. Hopefully he's got like a base hit or something tucked up his sleeve, or we need one, Jake. We just really need a base hit right now. So there's a mound visit going on. I appreciate you dropping a like, man. It helps the stream out a ton. I'm a little bit of a Kool-Aid drinker, but not too bad. I'll point out when things are bad, but I tend to gloss over some of the more minor problems. I also just don't really care about some of the smaller stuff. Hey, what's up here, Jody? Welcome, welcome. Always nice to see it.
The mindset just changes here. When a player walks into the batter's box and you see bases loaded,
Oh man, he has a 216 average with the bases loaded. He's not. Please, Marisnik, we need a single.
the simplicity of this at bat should be, I have one job to do, and that is to get the run in from third base.
I know Allison.
Do have the right approach, I might get rewarded by hitting and driving everybody in.
All right, when are they going to throw a pitch here? Marisnik up with runners at every base, so, you know, bases loaded, one away. Can the Tigers get something here? Trey Turner's always been pretty much your favorite player. Now I remember why he's playing good. Yeah, he's a great player. Well, he's usually pretty good. He's had a rough start to the year for whatever reason. Seems like he's found his groove, though. Up high, ball one. Hopefully we can get a run. AL Central, yeah, like every team's still in play because of how bad the division's been overall. 1 and 2. Tigers are always your favorite team. Yeah, same here. Marisnik, 1 and 2 with the bases loaded. 1 away, top 5. What's up, Carole? Carole? Sorry if I'm butchering your first name. I hope I'm not saying it wrong.
Well, if you're Marisnik here, you want to get jammed. You want to eliminate the left side.
Not really sure what you're saying,
And really focus on the right side. That allows you to
but welcome. And Marisnik strikes out. Not really surprised there. Here comes McKinstry. 2 down now with runners at every base. Sucks that the Tigers suck ass with the bases loaded.
with that splitting down and in. And Marisnik
Need you to speak English if you're going to hang out here.
Gives it up to Zach McKinstry. That's low.
I think Vamos also means hello. 1-0 for McKinstry.
In the air, center
This is going to be a hard language, Bear. We're never going to understand each other. Ah, damn it. We fly out. That'll end the inning.
in the fifth. They're down.
What's up, Amir? Coming in just before your stream starts? No, just kidding. How's it going? It'll be Stott, Marsh, and Ellis. Stott, Marsh, and Ellis due up here in the bottom of the 5th. Stott, Marsh, and Ellis. Tigers trail 1-0. At least we got some hits now. We got something going a little bit. Good lord. Yeah, I figured you're from Venezuela. I can't really read Spanish too in depth. I can read some of the stuff, but not too much. Vamos is let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, I don't really speak Spanish that well. I know it's not goodbye. I just don't really speak Spanish at all. Anyway, it's the bottom of the 5th coming up. It'll be Tyler Holton. They'll come into pitch. As you know, it's a bullpen day for the Tigers. They trail 1-0 to the Phillies. It'll be Stott, Martian, Ellis, 6, 7, and 8 for the Phillies. Hopefully we can get them. I don't know. Someone was in here talking Spanish. I don't know. It's commercial break, everybody. Game should be back on soon. Nice to see the Tigers actually show up and do something at the plate instead of just getting out every at-bat. Even if they didn't score anything, it was just nice to see some hits, get some guys on. Small steps, right? You got to take the small steps first. As annoying as the offense has been, I do think it's important to see them just kind of string things together and start to build momentum towards figuring it out without Riley Green and not having like their key player, right? Do. 32 likes. Hey, I appreciate it, everybody. You didn't get a notification? Yeah, I don't think my channel really gives out notifications for the most part, stud. I get pretty clamped up by YouTube due to that strike, I think. It'll be Stott, Marsh, and Ellis. Stott, Marsh, and Ellis against the new pitcher Tyler Holton. A lefty to come in after the righty. Pretty good idea, in my opinion. We'll see if it plays.
Led the league in wins and home
Hopefully the Tigers can have another good inning.
of his career 24 games in Detroit. Just as significant came 38 years
Bottom of the fifth, 1-0 Phillies lead. Again, it'll be Stott, Marsh, and Ellis against Tyler Holton. Very promising rookie in the Tigers bullpen. By the way, Tyler Holton's a rookie. I didn't know if anyone else knew that. But yeah, he's a true rookie. I think that's kind of a unique thing. I don't know. Especially since he's got a 2.48 average, a 5.48 opponent OPS, only has a 7% walk rate. I think those are solid rookie numbers. Strike one. That's a little bit weird. I don't know, stud. YouTube can be fickle. I try not to stress about it too much. I try not to.
So much that day, so much to be proud of, and you feel like you could learn more. Yes.
2-1 now for Marsh, or Stott rather. Sorry.
He's here in the fifth, and that's a wall-side windows pitching.
Bottom of the fifth.
Stott, Brandon Marsh, and Drew Ellis. Lefty,
Holton, a lefty.
for Holton.
He pitches, and that'll be strike two. 2-2 now. Hopefully we can get this guy out and have a good start to the inning. Yeah, not stressing either. Just wanted to catch the game. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you were able to find the stream. That's always good. 2-2 count. It'll be ball 3. Sucks. You got a notification they don't, Toda? Well, that's good. At least some people are getting them. I'm pretty sure I got one for myself, but, you know, sometimes some people don't get them. It happens. Like I said, YouTube can be weird. Can be awful weird. Full count now after a foul ball. Chopper up the middle, and that's hits. There's no play. God damn it. Stop beats the play because there really just wasn't going to be one at all. And it'll be one on, nobody out. Leadoff man reaches on a dribbler that goes back up the middle and just kind of dies there and just never was a play. Marsh is up now with one on and nobody out. Oh, really? We got Holton from the Diamondbacks after they DFA'd him. That's kind of a cool pickup. Pickoff attempt, nothing there. Marsh the hitter not with Stott over at first. I just realized Stott is their second baseman and Turner is their shortstop. I had something mixed up in my head. I don't know what that was. My fault. I messed up on something earlier. Tigers, we got 2 hits at least. We loaded the bases up. We just didn't score. I don't know. It was nice to see some life from my team. They'll call that ball 1. Strike 2. Okay, strike 2. I don't know what the hell that pitch count was. I don't know if we can get a double play. Again, second baseman make me think we can, but the problem is doubling up Marsh, who's fast as dog shit. One, 2 count. You got to work Thursday 4 to 8 with your girlfriend Courtney. Nice. You like your job? Line out. Oh, shit. Zach Short makes a great play. That's a line out. And they have a double play there because the runner took off. It was a hit and run. Zach Short makes a great play at second base. And that'll be 2 outs for the price of 1. And now up is Ellis. Great play. I'm pretty sure he's just using like his mom's account or something like that. Great job by Mr. Short there at second. Could have prevented a very big inning. Ball 1. No, I think he's like a 13 or 14 or like a 15 or something like that. I'm not too sure. Strike 1, 1-1 count now on Mr. Ellis. Could be a girl and just be a lesbian though. I don't know. I've always assumed that Allison was a guy, just using like their parents' YouTube account. Oh, and 2 here on Mr. Ellis. Yeah, this is a dude. This dude dumb as hell too. Hey, look at Badu in center field with a great play. Holy shit. Badu and Zach Short makes a crazy play as Short gets a double play, and then Badu jumps and leaves his feet and robs an extra base hit from Ellis. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Tigers make some great plays on defense. Now let's see if their bats can back it up. Could be a pride thing. I don't know. Buys Torkelson and Maton. Buys Torkelson, Maton due up here in the top of the 6th. 2, 3, and 4. Hopefully the Tigers have a big hit or a big run coming up in them this inning. We'll see. Well, it sounds like whoever the person is likes women. Even if it's a girl or a guy. Your mom is your girlfriend? There you go, Landons. That's Adam and Eve, right? There you go. That's Adam and Eve. That's the proper way. Bias, Torkelson, and Maton. Like, what would you prefer, that or the gays? I'll take the gays every time. At least that's just, you know. I'll be like, all right, I'd rather have the homos around than the incest people. Ugh. Yeah, again, I think the person's rather young and doesn't know what words they're using very well. Or they're a little on the slower side and they're not really processing what they're saying. Allison was a popular name for men back in Middle Times. Was it? Medieval? That's why I don't like the medieval times. Bunch of dirty bastards running around with weird names and no power. Dying of sicknesses. Ugh. I'd have hated living at that point. Genuinely would have hated. But like, you know, one day in the future, this won't be how people live. 0-1. I think in Australia, you'll find dudes with like names like Allison and Shelby and Ashley and shit. It's a very odd thing. Like Australians, like Lauren, all those names that you wouldn't typically think of as like guys' names, those are very common Australian man names. I'm guessing that Allison's probably really common in Australia and like Europe. Specifically like British countries, I'm guessing. 1-1. That still adhere to the crown in some weird way. 1-2. Baez to lead it off here in the 6th. He's down 1-2 though. Here's the pitch from Walker, and it's ball 2. Baez 0 for 2 with a strikeout. I'm sorry, Baez 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Apologize. Blake kind of became a gender-neutral name. Strike 1. It's always kind of been a gender-neutral name. And there's always girls named Blake. Yeah, it's kind of a stretch. Everything else you can imagine. Lauren's a bit of a stretch too, but I guess it used to be a guy's name. One out here in the top of the 6th. Torkelson steps in and takes ball 1. Well, the IE makes it girly.
That's inside 2-0.
Oh yeah, no, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, Allison, yeah, they're a troll, pretty sure. I didn't know what you meant there for a second, Landons. I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, the name Allison's kind of weird, yeah, for a guy. And then you're like, no, I mean the other thing that weirdo was talking about. It's like, oh shit, okay, I read that a little clearer. 2-1. 2-2 on Torque now. 1 away here in the inning. Tigers could really use a run. Really use a run right now. Run right now. Ball 3. All right, full count. Always nice, little fun thing to have happen. Walker's at 78 pitches coming up, so always good.
Turtles just have to be again disciplined in that batter's box. See it up.
Foul ball. Tipped it, and the catcher was unable to come up with it. So Torkelson gets another shot because the catcher was unable to hang on to a foul tipped strike 3. 1 away with a full count. Ball 4. Now up is Nick Maton with 1 on and 1 out. Ugh, ew, dude. Yeah. Your mom is your girlfriend? That's a bit weird. We don't really want that around here, Allison. You just come back and you're about to get thrown out again, Allison. Ah. Maton just misses, and that'll be a fly out. 2 down. Probably say you're kidding, Allison, because you're probably on your way out again. Yeah, they're trolling. All right, see you later, fucking weirdo. And that's pretty much it for you, Allison. I'm pretty sure Amir has you banned too, so good luck. Pickoff attempt. I don't think they got him, so still just a 1 or just 2 away in the top of the 6th for Akil Baddoo. Do. This is the same dumb shit we had to ban him for the first time. 1 ball 1. Same dumb shit as before. Well, some people get chances, but they don't take them. They don't learn. It was just really annoying before. This time they're doing a different kind of trolling, so now I'm just done with them. Just general weirdness this time. I'm just not interested. All right. Tigers get to home run in the 8th. That'd be cool. Anyway, bottom of the 6th coming up. Tigers pretty much do nothing after they get the base, after they get a runner on. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It'll be Clemens, Schwarber, and Castellanos. 9-1-2 here for the Phillies. 9-1-2. Clemens, Schwarber, Castellanos. 1-0 Phillies lead. Bottom 6 coming up. They want to expand. Hopefully the Tigers can hold them. Have to mute the audio on a commercial break. Ugh. Tigers just really need to, I don't know. Cool to see them finally actually do something. Actually, like, not look completely dead at the plate all game. But Boy, oh boy, it'd be nice to see them actually score some runs now. Kind of build up to the run scoring. First, you get the base runners, then you kind of got to reset everything, get the runs, and, you know, they'll eventually get it going. Just need a couple more games to get things kind of waxed up and built up a little, you know. Patience is a virtue, I guess. What's up, Ron? We're up to 32 likes. Appreciate y'all. Good looking out. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so as we wait for the game to pop back on.
He was always a good hitter. The second thing was that he always controlled the strike zone.
I'm good. How you doing? Again, it'll be Clemens, Schwarber, and Castellanos against young Holton, who will stay on the mound. Pitched last half inning, did pretty good. Hopefully we can get a repeat performance. Come on, just put the at-bats on. Nobody wants to hear Dave talk. Ugh. I ruined this baseball team for nothing. Get 85? Oh, no thanks. Don't need it. No need.
Right on the money. Now the president of baseball ops here in Philadelphia with tonight's Miggy moment brought to you by Family Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Of course, their history goes way back.
32's fine with me.
When they get an opportunity, check our social media platforms. Just an enlightening interview sitting down Dombrowski this week. Just terrific, focusing on the.
How you doing though, Extra? Everything going good in your life?
Not just with the Tigers, but also going back to his time with the Marlins.
Yeah, it's a busy week for Dave Dombrowski, and they'll be a little busier tomorrow. And they present Miguel Cabrera with a gift, and he looks forward to that.
Ball one.
Presented Craig Kimbrell with a gift for notching his 400th career save, and tomorrow they want to honor Cabrera for the last time that he plays here in this ballpark in front of this fan base. Cody Clemens leading off the sixth for Philly.
Ah, damn, that'll be a base hit. Well, that'll be one on now as Clemens gets a single. It'll be one on, nobody out. Hopefully the Tigers can get around this with maybe a double play, get Schwarber to hit a ground ball or something. One on, nobody out for Holton, and now Schwarber's up. Blah. Not ideal.
Dombrowski talking with Miguel Cabrera before the game yesterday. Long conversation, shaking hands. A lot of smiles and hugs there.
What's up, Neil? How's it going?
Had a lot of great memories together.
0-1 now on Schwarber. Leadoff hitter with a runner at first. It's the bottom of the sixth. Ball one.
With former Philly great Larry Boa before the game today, and he was constantly talking about Miguel Cabrera, how much he's enjoyed watching him play over the years. So a lot of people here in Philly excited to watch Cabrera and just kind of reminisce about.
Yeah, it's really laggy today. I'm telling you. 1 and 2. Foul ball by Schwarber.
Yeah, I think one of the things that people will miss about Miguel Cabrera playing the game is
Yeah, it's really bad today.
the big smile, the interaction with the fans. I mean, you can talk about the numbers; they're gaudy. I mean, obviously he'll be a Hall of Famer.
Hopefully you can do that, Neil. Hopefully it's the Tigers' bats, though, and not the other team's bats. 2-2 count. Will Vest is starting to stroll a little bit in the bullpen.
On the fans around the game.
Yeah, no doubt. No matter which market he plays in.
That'll be ball 3.
3-2 to Kyle Schwarber. He's responsible for the lone run on the night. He homered to lead off the game for Philadelphia. He's also flied to center. Strike 3.
Hey, that'll be a nice pitch by Holton to get a strikeout. That'll be the first out of the inning with the runner at first. Now up is Nicholas Castellanos. Always dangerous.
Nice cutter here to Schwarber from Holton.
Can the Tigers get him out? Maybe we can get him to ground into a DP, but I don't think he really is slow enough for that.
Take the bat off his
Maybe. He hits it hard, though.
One out, one on from Nick Castellanos, who swings and misses.
Swing and a miss, strike one. 0-1 now to Mr. Castellanos. One-time Tiger. Everybody knows that story by now. No need to recount it. Hopefully we can get him out here. He had a pretty good day yesterday. Yeah, I don't really agree with that one. That's kind of a bad call. Strike one. Or strike two, but it's consistent. He's been calling him low all day. For either team, either side. I'd say the Phillies seem more affected by it, though.
Four base runners. Castellanos was safe on an error by Nick Maton back in the fourth.
Tigers seem trying to be, they're trying to adjust to the low strike zone, but they just can't really hit that well. Anyway, 0-2. 1-2. Don't like that.
1-2 to Castellanos.
I have to use that. I'll be right back. Enjoy the game for a second.
That's fouled away. Castellanos had an RBI in last night's Phillies win. He is now 9 shy of 700 RBIs for his career.
Well, he just knows how to hit to the situation.
Right, I'm back.
Bounces
With
away
my
from the
hands.
Phillies.
It's a wild pitch. Runner advances, so now it'll be runner at second with one away and a 2-2 count.
Field.
2-2 for Castellanos now. Sorry about that. Had to really piss.
And allows Clemens to move
Or tinkle, whatever word you prefer. Here's the pitch. That'll be... Oh, shit. They'll strike out Castellanos. He gets called out looking.
First Schwarber, now Castellanos.
Must have caught enough of the outside edge of the plate for that to be called strike three. Now there's two away. I hope the Heat win. For one reason. I don't like the Nuggets because they beat LeBron. So, fuck them. Anyway, here's the 2, and Harper grounds out. That'll be the third out of the inning. All right, Tigers strand the guy. And we'll head to the top of the 7th. Have to mute the audio as always. It's a commercial break. Top of the 7th coming up. Tigers get out of that one. It'll be Short, Cabrera, and Rogers. Short, Cabrera, Rogers due up here in the top of the 7th. And, yeah, let's see if we got some runs and some hits. Jokic. I don't know if I can say his last name right, so I just call him Joker. I have a problem with last names, but you know what's weird? I'm really good at Eastern European last names. Like, I'll see, like, this crazy name with all these, like, crazy, like there was this one person with the craziest last name I've ever seen, and it was, like, Rizminichnault or something like that, and I, like, nailed it on the pronunciation. And they're like, no person from the Americas has ever gotten my name correct in my entire life. And I was like, I don't know why it is, but Eastern European names, I'm pretty good at. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Jokic? Oh, okay. Yeah, see what I mean? I just have such a problem with, like, baseball names and everything else. But, like, whenever I see Eastern European, I'm like, I know what all those... I deeply know what all those numbers and letters mean in your name. Your last name is Zimvoltmanich. Jokic? Jokic? I want to say Jokic, but I know it's Jokic. Yeah. Jokic. Yeah, I'm not good at saying names. It's one of my weird weaknesses. Again, the only reason I can't say names is because oh shit, it's not back on yet. Is because I assume and I try to think about like the different, because like names are weird. Sometimes they're just pronounced funny. Like Granger could be Granger. And that's always the case in baseball. Like you'll see like the last name Granger in baseball and it'll be Granger. And you're like, how the fuck was I supposed to know? Now I sound like an idiot. Or Lowe, L-O-W-E, will be spelled or said in like 5 different ways in the MLB. Low, Lowe, Lowe, Lowy. It's just like, man, that's so annoying. Change the spelling. Here's short now. Walker back to work here in the 7th. He's at 82 pitches. Ball 1. Tell me that I'm wrong. Baseball last names are crazy. They're always, it's never the way you think it's going to be. 2-0. It's the only sport where it's like that too. It's really weird. Two-0 pitch coming up. That'll be up high, ball 3. Nice hitters count he finds himself in. Fully warming up. Looks like he may pitch the 7th as is Vest.
Has just been really good against this lineup as well. Using that split finger, throwing it whenever he wants in any count.
Strike 1.
And there's a lot of times that you
Man, Tigers just cannot solve hitting right now.
and those are the ones.
Please get a hit.
Now when you start seeing the Tigers foul off a lot of pitches right over
Not like that though.
just missing,
Bloop.
it can be frustrating.
Nope. All right. Well, 1 away now. Here's Miguel Cabrera, as it was going to be short Cabrera Rogers, as we said. Miggy's up now with a 1 away. Top 7. 1-0 Phillies lead. Tigers still in the game. They just need somebody to hit something. Just spark something. Hit a home run. I don't know.
It has been tough.
Yeah, he was our most consistent hitter. Him and Zach McKinstry.
Damn, our offense just dies. We go from 4 runs a game with Riley Green to 1 run a game without him. Strike 1. That's pretty bad.
really been missed.
That is a striking runs per game difference. We're 1-5 without him in the lineup, and we're 25 and 37 with him. Well, that'll be a ground out, 1 away or 2 away. Now up is Jake Rogers.
Well, because you look at the way A.J. Hinch is kind of navigating through this
An 8-pitch inning coming up.
matchups. It's left-handers against righties, righties against lefties. Well, he doesn't have that luxury when you take a
Maybe at 90 pitches, maybe we'll get the bullpen, but I think their bullpen's pretty solid.
don't have really good batting averages or much
Strike 1.
against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, and then it's highlighted in this series.
I hate Bally Sports app.
Philly. Taiwan Walker here tonight for the Phillies. Detroit is
And the ground out. Now he lined out. Well, Rogers lines out to the shortstop. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Tigers still can't seem to find their hitting streak or their hitting shoes. They're just non-existent. It'll be Turner, Realmuto, and Stott. Turner, Realmuto, and Stott. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Not really sure who the Tigers will send to the mound. Could be Will Vest. It could be any real number of players, I guess. Oh, it's going to be Vest. Out of the seats at Brewers Field. Nice. Aaron Hicks doing good for the Orioles then. Sounds like you guys were able to get him and fix him up. Turner, Realmuto, and Stott do up here. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, so tough part of the lineup for Will Vest to deal with. Hopefully he has his juice tonight and he's ready to go. Gonna need for him to hold it down and keep it a 1-run game if the Tigers want any real shot to come back in the 8th and maybe the 9th. We'll see. Bottom of the 7th coming up in whenever the 7th inning stretch ends. What up, Jags? How's it going? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I hate these commercials. Just come on, get to the game. Good effort by the Tigers bullpen today. They've only given up 1 run and 3 hits, so they're doing really solid out of the pen. We've been doing a bullpen game, and this is typically what you want to see, but our offense just sucks. We just cannot hit lately. Without Mr. Riley Green, I think that's been a real curse for this offense. Doesn't seem like we can do anything without him. All right. Hopefully Vest doesn't stink it up.
Yeah, you have to love the way Holton attacks the strike zone. Again, winning that race to 2 strikes. But it was Tyler
Mets and the ace, the Braves. I think he meant to say something else there. I'm not sure what, though. All right. Will Vest digs in. Hopefully he's got some good pitches to go with. And that'll be way outside ball one. All right, Vest. Need a good one today. Ball two. Fuck. Well, I hope he's got his stuff. Really can't afford him. What's up, Star Wars? Really can't afford him messing this all up and making it impossible for us to come back. We don't have any offense right now. That'll be 2-1 now. 1-0 Phillies lead here in the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Turner, Ramuto, and Stott here. As long as no one's really, I don't really see them pinch hitting anybody here. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Evens it up. Braves and the Mets are in a rain delay, which sucks. Okay. I got what you mean. Okay. 2-2. Ball 3 down low. Full count now for Mr. Trey Turner. One of the few Phillies who hasn't struck out today. Both teams really have had weird days at the plate. And that'll be a strikeout by Trey Turner. He now joins the party. There's only 2 guys left on the team. I think that's Stott, and I don't think Cody Clemens struck out. Walker's had a solid day. I'm sure he's done, though. He's at 90 pitches. And it's the 8th and 9th, so you probably want to bring in your back end of your bullpen. Shut this thing down. Ramuto's up now with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. 1-0 Philly lead still. Best delivers. That's going to be a foul ball, strike 1. One thing, though, Tigers, when their pitching is good, they actually can pitch really, really well. Strike 2. And they're using their bullpen very well today. They start with the lefty, then they go righty, then they go lefty, then they go righty. I think that's a brilliant strategy when you're doing a bullpen day. I think teams overlook doing that, like, far too much. 1-2 now. It never lets a hitter settle. Like, in their head, it's constantly somebody new, possibly. And it's like, even if it's the same handedness, it's like a new pitcher. So you're thinking too much. And they get Ramuto swinging. So when your team's having a good bullpen day, it really is kind of tough for the team that's getting bullpen day to, like, do a lot. Or at least the difficulty rises, like, artificially. Well, not really artificially. It's strategy. So anyway, that'll be another strikeout. 2 down now in the inning. Here comes Stott. He's 1 for 2 with a hit. One of the 5 hits in the game today. Schwarber's got the only hit that matters, is he's got a solo homer that put his team up 1-0. That's where we sit. Led the game off. He was throwing a no-hitter through like 5 innings, and the Tigers put up a couple hits. 2-0 now on Stott. Three and no, Jesus, man. This ump can be a little inconsistent, but I don't really think he's that bad. A little annoying though. 3-0, 3-1, takes a strike. Yeah, Walker was having a real solid start, Star Wars. Really had a great game. He just the pitch count got a little high, or else he'd probably stay in. And he flies out to Baду to end the inning, so the Tigers get out of that one. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Tigers pitching is looking really solid for this game. It'll be Marisnick, McKinstry, and Baez. Marisnick, McKinstry, and Baez. So 9-1-2 unless he gets pinched hit for. Marisnick, McKinstry, and Baez 9-1-2. Top of the 8th, we'll see who the Phillies bring in to pitch unless they just leave Walker in. 1-0 Phillies leads. Everything will be unmuted, and we'll be back to covering it once the break ends. Need something. Yeah, I mean the lack of run support's been crazy. Sir Anthony Dominguez is coming in. Fuck. Pretty sure we didn't do shit against him yesterday. Dominguez is coming in to pitch. How good is he this year? I'm guessing cracked. Yeah. What's his last 7? So he's been pretty consistent all season. Hasn't been giving up runs lately though. He's only given up 1 run in his last 15 outings. Shit. That's the thing I look for. I'm like, well, where was the last run he gave up? And it's like, oh, it's been 15 outings with 1 run. We're also without our best hitter, so our offense is really off right now. And when you have a young team that's super dependent on like everybody doing certain things in the lineup, it'll really mess a team up to lose your best hitter. All right, it'll be Reese Olson versus Zach Wheeler for the finale tomorrow. Ooh. I'll be covering the game tomorrow, but I'll be an hour late to the game. Because I have to work till 7. The game starts at 6. So I'll be live at 7:10 probably. 7:20, 7, somewhere in that range. A little late to the start of that one, but not much I can do about that one. Anyway, it'll be the top of the 8th. With Sir Anthony Dominguez pitching. Ibanez is going to pinch hit. It'll be then Ibanez, McKinstry, and Baez. Tomorrow's your last day of school. Nice, man. Congrats. You made it. The Phillies are better in June. I think I already read that. But yeah, a lot of teams come to life at this time of year. Phillies might be another example. All right. Come on, Andy. Need a hit. Maybe he's got something big stored up there. Ball 1 and Ibanez. It'll be ball 1 down low. All right. Good take. Dominguez's numbers are getting better as the year goes on, so he had a rough start. This ERA is deceptively high. That'll be strike 1. Swinging a huge miss by Ibanez, who just tried to hit a home run. I wish he'd just like swing the bat normally. He'd do so much better if he wasn't trying to hit a 500-foot home run. It's an obnoxious trait. Two and 1. Sorry, I don't mean to be too negative about that. I just hate when guys swing like that. Like, what are you doing, dude? Just swing normally. You have a tremendous amount of natural power. You don't need to swing the bat like that. 2-2 now as he swings and misses. That kind of uncontrolled swinging is how you get all them swings and misses. Oh, not Shreve. Ball 3 outside. Top 8, full count for Ibanez. He leads off the inning. It's 1-0 Phillies. Sir Anthony Dominguez is the pitcher, and it'll be fouled away, so we'll get another full count offering coming up. I hope he messes up. No offense or anything. Again, I'm rooting for the Tigers, so, you know. I hope he just has a bad outing. We win because of him. Good pitchers duel today, though. I will say both teams are pitching extremely well. I mean, we're just not hitting the ball. But I think we're pitching we're playing great defense, and I think we're pitching extremely well. We're just not hitting it, man. We're just not backing up the bullpen's efforts here. Another foul ball. We'll do it again. Rays are up 7-0. Damn, dude. I wish we could get some runs. Can't they spare us a couple runs? Like a nice couple runs?
right here.
Ibanez hanging tough.
You're cramping my right calf.
And the former Tiger Gregory Soto begins to warm up.
Full count now, though, still for Ibanez. Using quite the battle against Dominguez. He chased a high one. That'll be a strikeout. One away. Now up is the top of the order. McKinstry's up, and hopefully he's got something like a base hitting him somewhere. Need a hit. Deliver.
This Saturday, the first 15,000 fans receive a Mickey milestone bobblehead presented by Valley Sports Detroit. You don't want to miss this. For tickets, go to tigers.com/giveaways. People are actually texting my partner.
Yeah, Tata. A lot of guys have that problem. A lot of guys have worked through it and gotten over it, but fucking Ibanez is just terrible about it.
They want one. And I get it. But there's a good way to
1-0.
and that is show up on Saturday.
Come to the ballpark. Thanks for having my back there, partner. They're watching. They're listening.
One away here in the inning. That'll be fouled away by McKinstry. 1-1. Same with Phillies. Well, Phillies actually have home run hitters, though. Like, our team is deluded into thinking they're all home run hitters when none of them have 7 home runs yet. It's just like, all right, guys, maybe chill out with thinking you guys are all power hitters. Not a one of you are, really. And, Kinstry hits it up the middle. That'll be the second out of the inning, though. Nice play by Turner. And now here comes Javier Baez. Maybe Javi's got the big hit.
It was a 9-run total between the Tigers and the Phillies. The live total now, 1.5. That's the trend.
Here comes Baez.
Pitchers ball game.
Nobody on. 2 away. Top of the 8th. Tigers really need a hit or a homer, something. Ground ball, and that'll get through. That'll be a base hit for Baez. All right, Tigers get a hit. Got a guy on with 2 outs. Here comes Torkelson.
Nice to see the ball getting through.
Maybe Torkelson can get a nice piece of hit and hit it to a gap and score a run.
The Tigers, everything they hit hard. It's been finding somebody glove. There's a fastball out over the plate. Baez doesn't pull off of it. It hits it sharply up the middle. Torkelson, who hit the only home
All right, Torkelson up now.
See if he's got that kind of power in him today.
Does my partner have a
Ball 1 down low. Didn't offer.
Sometimes you just got to speak it into existence.
Philly swing for fences. Yeah. But again, they got the guys that can hit them, though, you know. A lineup full of them. And Torque swings and misses at a pitch 97 up in the zone. No way to catch up to that. 1-1.
Torque didn't get cheated on this swing here. It's a 1-0 fastball. Middle in, that's what he's looking for. He just swings underneath it.
that's foul back.
Fouls it away. It'll be 1-2.
And that came right at us. Down goes the spare headset. That was crushed.
The Tigers dropped their headsets.
It's a job well done.
2-2.
And more. look at that. Look at this. The headset's
You got
broken.
to show that. What's going on up here?
We're going to take this down to Spencer Torkelson after the game and tell him, you owe us a headset, young man.
Something weird just happened. Anyway, and Torkelson strikes out. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Try not to spoil stuff like that, Star Wars. I know you're new, so just wait for me to say the play. I'm pretty good about it. Anyway, that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers trail 1-0. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Phillies look to add to their lead here in the 9th. We'll see Marsh, Ellis, and Clemens come up to bat unless they get pinched hit for. 1-0. Bottom of the 8th. I'm guessing Chase and Shreve will come out and pitch, which is a bit of a bummer, all things considered. Anyway, bottom of the 8th coming up. Well, yeah, I mean, good observation. Anybody can see we can't hit. Especially not without Riley Green. It's definitely been an Achilles heel. Maybe we got something magical cooked up in the bottom of the in the top of the ninth, huh? Oh. 7, 8, 9 due up here for the Phillies, though, in the bottom of the eighth. We'll see how things play out. Yeah, I mean, the problem I don't think is just bringing up random people. I think the problem is we lost Riley Green. I don't know if bringing up a rookie is going to change much. Could, but it might, I don't think it will. Could bring a spark, but I don't think our woes will be solved by a rookie. I'm not too sure. Oh, Torkelson hit the headsets. That's pretty dope. What a foul ball.
I don't know if I'd describe it as little, but I did see the flinch, yes.
1-0 for Marsh.
Borderline full panic mode. Been there, done that, my friend.
2-0. Or 1-1. They called that a strike for whatever reason.
You see the jump at that? I had no idea that ball was on its way.
1 and 2. He fouls the pitch away.
Right between us. What do you mean you had no idea that it was coming your
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
My computer. I was looking at my computer. I was looking down, and I just didn't happen to see it. Jeez.
That's still on the mound, by the way. They kept him in there. I don't really disagree with that. Hopefully, he can continue to pitch good. Fouls another pitch away. It'll remain 1 and 2.
Wasn't she? She was great. She wasted no time.
It's pretty funny that happened, though. Torkelson fouled the ball away and broke their head and smashed their headset system.
replaced.
Already, huh?
Yeah, that's how good they are. So kudos to all the folks here.
And that'll be a strike 3 all the way. I'm not really sure what happened with Marsh. He just kind of watched it go by. And now there will be 1 away for Ellis due up.
First inning, Kyle Schwarber against
If I'm not mistaken, Ellis had a pretty crazy long at-bat his last time up.
traveled 374 feet. The Tigers
Could be wrong about that, but I'm fairly certain that he was one of the people that had like a 10-pitch at-bat his last appearance against Jose Cisnero.
fly to center.
That'll be called strike 1.
That's it.
Or ball 1, rather. Sorry.
Yeah, again, with that swing there by Zach McKinstry, that ball was hit hard. It was hit well.
1-0 for
Brandon Marson.
Ellis. 1-1 now. He swings and misses.
Risnick, you definitely want to try to make contact, but that was a really
Yep, Kyle Schwarber has the only run of the game with his solo homer. Is the first. It was like the first pitch of the game, basically, that he saw. He'd lead off homer, and that's been it for both teams tonight. They've scattered 3 hits apiece. Well, 2. They've scattered. The Phillies have scattered 2 hits outside of that, and the Tigers scattered 3 hits since the home run. It's basically just been 5 little bloopsies, and I guess 1 double by Miggy. It's been. Yeesh.
Speaking of a nasty pitch,
What the Dodgers and Phillies do? Or you talk about the Tigers?
it's sharp.
They'd probably win.
Looks like the Phillies hitter not picking that ball up that well.
Grounder to third for Maton. 2 away.
And that'll be the second out of the inning. Unless we could hit, then maybe we could play against you guys.
Craig Kimbrell warming up.
At least give you a challenge anyway. I've got a feeling there's something on that pitcher's hat. I'm not sure what it is. I just seen a pitcher's hat that had a bunch of sticky looking shit on it. Hey, Star Wars, what did I say about spoiling?
Strike to Cody Clemens, who singled his last time up. 1 for 2 tonight.
I'm timing you out now, because I've literally warned you about this. Don't say things happen until I do. You can be back in 5 minutes. And that'll be a hit. He's clearly out because that guy spoiled for whatever reason. That'll be the third out of the inning, but I bet Philly challenges that.
Ibanez remains down. He made an unbelievable play to knock it down. And then
Ibanez made a great play at second, but I think he just hurt himself. Hey, maybe Malloy's coming now.
Cody Clemens, thanks
Because I think Ibanez just hurt himself on that play. Hopefully it's not anything serious. Anyway, top of the ninth coming up. It'll be Maton, Baddoo in short. Maton, Baddoo in short. Top 9. 3, 4, 5 for the Tigers. We'll see if they pinch hit anybody. Obviously, Philly's going to be bringing in their closer, so we'll see if we can get a hit off the guy. Who knows? Top of the ninth, it'll be 3, 4, 5 for Detroit, or 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, and 6. Sorry, 4, 5, and 6. Maton, Baddoo in short. Tigers need a run to a tie and 2 to take the lead and force a save situation for themselves in the bottom of the ninth. Craig Kimbrell is coming into the game. Oh boy, isn't he the guy that like T-poses before every single pitch? If I'm not mistaken, that's him, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Son of a bitch. This guy's got elite power, man. I'm telling you. Anyone who can T-pose before every single pitch like Kimbrell does, you know that's elite. It's an elite mindset to have. We just have to hope that we can crack some of that power in half. Let me go check on MLB 66, see if it's not complete garbage right now. Let's go check.
Like Comerica Bank, raise your expectations of what a bank can be. Come to Comerica and buy your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers.
I'd rather use this for the 9th inning. It's a little quicker, but I don't think it's going to load. Nope. Okay.
Tigers and Phillies headed to the 9th in Philadelphia. Nick Maton enjoying his
Cool, man. You guys also, what's your guys' payroll? If you guys get shut out, that's kind of like a system failure. If we get shut out, it's not who cares, it's the Tigers. You see the difference? If you guys get shut out, it's like a failure of like everything. We get shut out, it's just business as usual. We're not a good team. Hopefully you guys win the World Series this year. Do you know that if you don't, your season's an entire failure? If we finish close to 500, we had a good year. Have fun. I can literally say your seasons are like every year, except for the fucking COVID year, which everybody calls Mickey Mouse. Y'all have pretty much been one of the greatest disappointments in baseball for like a decade. Enjoy that title. 1-1. All it took was a COVID year and a Mickey Mouse and a Mickey Mouse season, and the Dodgers finally got one. Woo! After spending fucking $5 billion over 10 years to build the team. Yankees getting no hit. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's hard to hit a baseball. Sometimes you just don't got it. 1-2 count for Kimbrell, or for Maton. He's still batting. Maton given time. And Maton strikes out. Don't know what he was chasing there. Well, looking like we're getting shut out, folks. Looks like we just don't got it today. Here's Baddoo now with one away. So do you think LeBron James's NBA title was Mickey Mouse? You've called it Mickey Mouse several times. Did you change your tone on that? Just curious. So LeBron's title counts now in your eyes. You've literally called it Mickey Mouse every time you try to tell me that LeBron doesn't have. Every time I talk about LeBron.
on the hitter when you're in that.
Nice, Kenny. Hopefully your interview goes well. Here's the 0-1, 0-2. Yeah, Star Wars, you got to go again, dude. You're not learning. You're like, must have like a 1 IQ. Actually, Star Wars, you're supposed to get banned from the channel, but I think you might be retarded, so I'm not going to do that. 0-2. And that'll be as spoiled by that dipshit. 2 away.
Well, Kimber is continuing to live at the top of the strike zone. That ball's way up and away.
Nah, you haven't. You're just changing your tone because it's inconvenient now to have called it a Mickey Mouse title for the last 2-3 years.
Zach Short digs in.
You're only saying that now because you have to defend your Dodgers Mickey Mouse title otherwise. No, it's only Mickey Mouse because LeBron won it. If anybody else would have won the NBA title that year, there'd be nothing about Mickey Mouse. Jags, you know you're lying right now. I'm done talking to you. 1-0. 1-1. You're like a LeBron hater, dude. Lardens, I actually don't think so. But it's fun to say that to people because they get really upset like Jags did. 1-2.
And Philly fans are on their feet.
No, they can't hit anymore. They need to completely reevaluate their hitting approach. Hopefully that's what they do. Because, man, they suck at hitting now. They were good for about a month there. They could hit the ball 2-2. But shortly it's all come undone. Yeah, the short season kind of fucks it up. But then again, they all played normal playoffs. That's kind of always been my counterpoint. Sure, the teams that got in might be a little funky, but, I mean, they all played real playoffs. That was fine. He's been calling that a strike all day. And congratulations to the Philly fans. Another good game. GG's to the Phillies. GG's. Good game. Fun game, really. 1-0 game. That's a really solid game. Good job by the Tigers bullpen today. Shut down the Phillies offense, held them to 3 hits, 1 run, but unfortunately, their offense just kind of sucks. Mine too, Landon. Mine too. Jordan fans don't like to hear about it, though. But hey, when there's 2 good guys in the league other than you, and you lock all them plumbers down, you know you're that depoy, baby. Anyway, great game to the Phillies people. No, not a bad loss. It's just like our offense has completely disappeared, and I really hope we find it soon. It's like I know we lost Riley Green, and we have really no semblance of anything good in the lineup, but it's we need somebody to do something. Maybe if what's his name? Ibanez has an injury because he looked like he got up really slow. He was really hurt. If Ibanez is hurt, maybe they'll call up Austin Henry Malloy. And maybe we get a chance, as Lions Planet was saying. What do we have to lose at this point? Maybe that is a good point. Maybe calling him up might be the spark this team unironically could use. Because something has to change. I'm not sure what, but boy, oh boy, do they need a something. Like I said yesterday, earlier, we'll be live for the game tomorrow, but we'll be about an hour late. I work till 7 tomorrow, so I'll be like an hour and 20 late or so. No, Jags, I'm fucking around with you. I don't know if you've ever actually said anything, but I don't actually find those titles to be Mickey Mouse. I just like saying they are because it really bothers people when you do. As long as they played a playoff system, I don't really care how they got the title. You know what I mean? It's like the situation was weird. Everything got fucked up, and they did the best they could, played whatever they could for a regular season, figured out qualifying playoff teams, and then they played a normal playoffs. Like, they still did best of 3s, best of 5s, best of 7s, and it's because of that, because of like the way the playoff system was set up, the fact that they still did pretty traditional playoffs, I think it counts. Yeah, the teams that got in might have been a little fishy or a little suspect, some of them, but it's like the end teams was the Dodgers and the Rays. It's like those are two good teams that make sense. Maybe the Lakers and the Heat were a bit of a stretch, but it's not like they were like the worst teams in the league that year. You know what I mean? Like they were pretty solid teams. And now that we've seen the sustained success of the Heat and the Lakers obviously just got kind of old and injured. So, but I don't know. I don't personally see the problem with the results of the bubbles. Yeah, some of the situations around them were a little suspect, but ultimately because the playoffs resulted in like the top teams kind of rising, maybe a little bit different in basketball, but in baseball it was pretty legit. I was worried that the 60-game season was going to become popular and everybody was just going to be like, let's do 100 less games, and I was going to be like, damn, baseball's ruined. Now every game matters and shit. It's every game stressful as hell. I'd be like, oh, I hate doing this. This is too much. That doesn't really matter. But anyway, guys, thank you to everyone who came out and hung out. The short season, yeah, I didn't mind it. It's just, I understand why people say it's kind of Mickey Mouse. I just personally don't agree or subscribe to that idea. Hey, we hit 36 likes. I appreciate that, everyone. Very kind. If you haven't dropped a like, consider dropping one on the way out. Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun. 162. The players love it. Do you know most players after the 162 is up? I think other than pitchers, I would say like about half the league of hitters probably goes and plays all year. Like some guys never stop playing baseball. They'll play like in the fall leagues if they're allowed to via contract. They'll play winter ball. They'll play spring ball. Well, spring training starts and then they're playing pro baseball. Some guys just never stop. The MLBPA will never agree to less than 162. Other than extenuating circumstances. Dude, if baseball players had their way, there'd be more than 162. They'd be like, let's do an even 200. They get paid a lot of money per game, and they also all really love playing baseball. I'm telling you. Like, other than pitchers, the only reason they don't go more is the pitchers. They only have such a good arm. They got to stop pitching after a while. If it wasn't for pitchers' arms, that game would be a year-round game. Baseball players they're like there's a lot of weird similarities in baseball and hockey where like baseball players would like, I don't know. Baseball players are a bit strange. Like they're one of the few sports that literally will play some guys will just go all the time. I played 2 years of all year round baseball. That was awesome. That was my favorite couple years of my life. Playing in a dome and shit, getting hit by getting hit by fucking out. Have you guys ever played in a dome before? Have you guys? And then sometimes when you're in a certain, depending on what the dome looks like, we had these bright ass yellow baseballs. And sometimes they'd get lost in the light just because they used white lights. And it was like this place called the Genesee Fieldhouse where we played. And I don't know, maybe some people played there or heard of it. But like sometimes when that ball gets hit up into that light and you're like fielding it and you're like, I'm about to get hit right in the fucking bow. And you're just like, oh, I fucking. That's probably the only time I've come close to a concussion in my life is playing fucking baseball at a field house. I've sustained so many stupid injuries on them goddamn dome baseball fields. A lot of just running into like the ball hitting me in weird places. I get hit by the pitch all the time because I can't see it and get out of the way. Ugh. And then when like you hit a home run, it's just like you have to run really, really, really fast because basically there's no real outfield fence. It's like 700 feet away. So basically you're just like, I'm just going to hit it as far as possible and run for forever. So like when you hit a home run, you never get the satisfying feeling of like it going over a real wall. It's just, you hit it over their heads and they can't get to it fast. So you can just run. It's like real Sandlot shit. But again, I love dome baseball. It's some of the dumbest fun baseball ever. Especially since You know, most of the time it's in a crappy field. I'm sure pros play in much nicer environments where it's easy to see the baseball. We had to use, again, yellow, bright-ass baseballs like softball color. They tried using whites, but they have giant white lights for the soccer stuff that's at the field too. But anyway, I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Anybody got anything big? Anything important? Again, we'll be live tomorrow to cover the series finale. Hopefully the Tigers can avoid the sweep, but we'll see. So the Tigers fall to 26-33. Phillies improve to 29-35 or something like that, or 32. So both teams, one team heading in the right direction, Tigers heading in the wrong direction rapidly, hoping to stop the bleeding in the next meeting tomorrow evening. Once again, though, thanks for everybody for coming out. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for the likes and everything. If you left one, again, maybe leave one on the way out. Nobody has anything. I think I'm going to bounce out of here. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. And yeah, hopefully we can get back onto the winning side of things because we haven't been playing so great lately. But hey, we're a young team. There's going to be lots of ups and lots of downs. And right now we're experiencing the downs. Just got to hope they can get through it and be a lot more better. I don't have a good phrase, but have a good night, everyone. Peace out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Go Patriots.